Hey, low riders, happy Sunday. It's Lois coming to you with my take on the conversation between Melody Shari and Marcel Scott. First of all, I love their relationship. I do, however, sometimes think that Marcel can be a little insensitive and condescending when he's talking to Melody, but Melody always gets his ass together. Okay, so they're sitting down there talking about his comments to the reporter, which I'm not in agreement with him talking to anyone about Melody Cherie because he just sat here and said that he doesn't feel comfortable calling her or texting her because he doesn't do that. That's not what he's done. So why do you think it's okay to talk to a reporter about Martell and Melody if you don't feel comfortable checking on Melody? I need you to explain that to me, Marcel, because that's not making any sense logically. Explain to me what exactly do you mean? You know that you and Melody Cherie have a good relationship despite Martell's interference and despite Martell's accusations and everything else that he does. We know that you and Melody Cherie have a very good relationship. You have a level of respect for her that I have not seen from any of the other cast members. Why would you want to take away from that by acting like a band? You know what I'm saying? I need to understand that. You know you respect Melody. You know you care for her. Shit, I even think you love her, and that's a legend in my opinion with some actual and factual behind it. But the fact of the matter is I think that you have a great admiration and respect for Melody and her business acumen and how she's able to handle all the adversity that comes her way and still stand tall, which is something you've been trying to teach Letitia for the last 365 years. But the fact that you talked to that damn reporter and basically let Melody know which side you chose. Free Martell, what the fuck does that mean? Martell was really free the moment he got arrested. He just had to turn himself in, go through some paperwork, some mugshots, and all that other nonsensical stuff that he had to go through. But he was going to be out. What do you mean free him like he was on a chain damn game? Okay? I'm going to need you to sit back and regroup. Excuse me, my eyes twitching. And breathe and think about the things that come out of your mouth. You make statements like the Melometers are deplorables. First of all, I'm a free-thinking individual and I think for myself. I will not be called a deplorable just because you stole that from Donald Trump. Let's be real clear about that, okay? All right. And stop using the Melometers or the Melometers or any of us that support Melody. Yes, I'm a Melometer. I was a Melometer before I became a Melometer, okay? Let's be real clear. Because I made up the name Melometer. But Melody said it was Melometer, so then I became a Melometer. So I graduated from a Melometer to a Melometer. But I'm not going to let you sit here and disrespect Melody based on the fact that Martell Holt does not know how to keep his mouth shut, keep his dick in his pants, and check his attitude at the door. He is an angry being. And you sitting here supporting his behavior and saying free Martell or whatever that other bullshit you said shows that you didn't think about how insensitive that might have been to Melody Cherie, although we know you love and care for Melody Cherie. So I'm going to need you to do better in your behavior because right now you're acting like a brat, okay? You're acting like a brat, and we know a lot of people don't like you. A lot of people don't like you. I'm one of the few people that do like you, okay? And I'm still trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going to need you to get your shit together. I'm going to need you to call a thing. And when your brother act out, when Martell act out, or anybody else acts out, call it to the motherfucking carpet. Because the one thing I see between you and Melody is that you guys have a relationship where you will actually sit and actually listen to one another. You might not always agree, but you'll listen to one another. Sometimes you just don't do the right thing like you did today, talking about you walked out without paying the bill. You were supposed to pay the goddamn bill. Period. If you are a gentleman, whether she your woman or not, you were supposed to pay for the tea. It's a fucking cup of tea, dude. It's not fucking the Ritz-Carlton where you have to pay $20,000 for a damn drink. It was a $4 cup of tea. So stop acting like you can't afford it, okay? Right? That right there is why people don't like you. Okay? So stop it. I'm going to need you to get your shit together. I'm going to need you to check Martell because you know what the fuck he did. You know that what he did was wrong. But for you to not show any type of respect for Melody or their children, okay, innocent children, innocent beings that don't have nothing to do with the fight between the mama and the daddy, you decided to stand with the jackass of all of this. The one that was the catalyst in blowing up his entire marriage, his entire foundation, his entire support system. You choose to support that man. All I got to say to you, Marsau, is get your shit together once again. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say it no more. Again, I love you and Melody's banter back and forth. I think you guys bounce well off of each other. I think that if you can put your feelings in your back pocket, not the front pocket. It has to go in the back pocket. That one with the little loop with the button on the back, that's the pocket it needs to go in, and it don't need to ever come out again. I think that if you guys could get back on track with your mutual respect for one another, you and Letitia would be more successful. And please don't blame anybody else for what's happening between Martell and Melody. What's happening between Martell and Melody is all Martell. 135% is all Martell. And all Melody Shari is doing is responding to his jackassery. Stop supporting that kind of bullshit, okay? Because it's making me think that you're the type of man that literally and actually would do something alleged, and in my opinion, with some actual factual to Letitia, just like Martell did. If Letitia chose to leave you because of all your shenanigans, you would behave the same way. And I really don't want to think of you like that, because that's not the aura and the appearance that you're giving me. Sometimes you can be a butthead. That's not what you're giving me all the time. But people just don't like you. And when they don't like you, they're not going to support you. But since I liked you from day one, and I see that you can be a funny character, I see you have redeeming qualities. You can be an asshole, but you have redeeming qualities. I'm going to still continue to ride for you, but I'm going to be side-eyeing you, bombastically side-eyeing you, okay? So, Marsau, get your shit together. And I need you to support Melody. You know what I'm saying? You could change the whole trajectory of everything that's going on. Fuck Carlos King and everybody else. You, only you, Marsau, can change the entire trajectory of the behaviors against Melody by standing toe-to-toe with her and supporting her and standing by her side and her children's side. And if Letitia don't want to join in, well, fuck it. Then we know that she is the bratty brat that she can be. Okay? But I'm going to need you to get it together. All right? We rocking with Melody. Low riders, that's all I got to say about this scene, episode, or season 8, episode 8 between Melody and Marsau. And once again, I'm going to say I really do like Marsau. Okay? I do, but we know I love me some Melody Shari. Okay, have been from day one. When no one else was riding and rocking with her, I was the only one, and my husband, of course, and of course my son Pierpont, his name is Brian. We loved us some Melody, and my grandson Tony, okay? So, what I like, they like, okay? So let's just be real clear. I'm rocking and rolling with Melody Shari until the fucking wheels fall off. And Marsau, if you're not in for this ride with us, then I'm going to need you to get off the motherfucking train, okay? Again, low riders, thank you so much for watching my video. I really, 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 truly appreciate you guys supporting me. I love you to get down in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the video. And let's keep it pushing. Mwah. Peace.